everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. So today is a WIP and Chat, a long overdue WIP and Chat, I have to admit. So this is one little bite. I'm still working on it. I'm only doing about a section a day. At the moment I did actually do this section up here and realised I keep saying I'm going to do a WIP and Chat and I haven't done a WIP and Chat. So we're going to do this section here today. But I did just want to quickly show you a couple of things. So firstly is how I've got everything set up now. So instead of cutting the cover paper, the clear cover paper, what I have got is some release paper. I'll link it down below. I halved it so it's a nice size for me and put it over. I've got 5 on each row and I just put 2 rows on because I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste cover paper. I don't want to have to cut up loads of it. I mean, I did get a pack of 100, so halved it. I've got like 200. But it's just really easy. So what I will do is I'll take this off, and then when I come to packing it away later, I'll just move that down at the bottom. So I'm constantly like got 2 rows to work on. I am not too far off the bottom of it now. It's only a relatively small painting. The other thing I wanted to show you was my new diamond painting tray. So if you're on my Facebook group, which will be linked in the description box, you will have seen I have made and started selling, or I say I have made, my partner James has made, with like my input of what I like, what I don't like, these 3D printed trays. So as you can see, it's got a funnel, but it makes up a diamond. So with the lid we have a diamond, and then do it the other way, at least you do it the way you usually do it. Inside we're left with the funnel, and we've got that line there. That's actually nothing, it's flat if you feel it. It's just 3D printing isn't always the prettiest thing if you see like the ridges in the tray, but they are super useful. It's really thick, really good. I'm so impressed, and I was a picky customer. This is a stopper that makes up the diamond, very useful as well, if I can get it in. But yeah, 3D printing can be a bit weird, but they are really, really good trays, and I will show you like how easy it is. I'll start with some black. Do I think I'm going to do the whole section? Yeah, I will. So let me just put some of the black drills in before I zoom you in, just so you can see. Just how good I found that shake. I could get it better, but I'm not one that sits there shaking for absolutely ages. I just shake it so they are straight, but really, really good. I love it, and it's so easy to get in and out of the tray as well. So I just thought I would show you. So they are for sale on Etsy. The link for them will be down in the description box. We do them in different colours. So I've got the blue. We also do them in pink, champagne. Let me move this one, I'm just saying. Pink, champagne, green, blue, and an orange, like a reddy orange is more like, but they are satin filament, so they're very shiny, very sparkly. It's always a pain with this camera because you move it and you lift it up and then the camera just drops. So we'll leave it there. Okay, I'm ready to diamond paint. Let me just turn on my light. So I can't even remember. So I've only done 4 WIP and Chats, I want to believe, in total. And I think the last one was well over a couple of weeks ago. So, you know, it has been a while, hasn't it, since I sort of filmed something where I just sat down and worked on diamond painting. And it was just because of the time I'm diamond painting, like I've been doing it really, really late in the evening. While me and James, like, we want to spend time together because we don't really spend a lot of time together, like, sat just enjoying each other's company. And so we've been just sitting in the evening. I've still been diamond painting because, like I said, that's the only time like I've got basically available to do it in. But sorry, I was just like listening to the door because my mum has had the district nurse round. So yeah, I'll get onto that in a minute. But yeah, we don't have a lot of time during the day. There's a lot of stuff going off, a lot of uni work that I need to do. Oh, you fell. I'll just push it. Yeah, a lot of uni work that needs to be got done before I can sit down. We've got like usually sort out dinner. Like this week has been a bit horrendous. Like we've not really had a chance to be going to the shop or anything like that. So dinner's something like, what do we want for dinner? Let's sort it out. I've tried to do a lot of tutoring because I'm a bit tight on cash at the moment, so took more of that on. So yeah, even though I want to diamond paint, I do want to spend time with James. So we've just been sat and we're actually, so last week we started watching WandaVision on Disney Plus. It's amazing. I love the Marvel universe, Marvel films, all that sort of stuff. So I absolutely love it. The last one is tonight when I'm filming this. Like I said, it'll be weeks later that you see it, but they are really good. So if you haven't watched WandaVision, you want to watch it. You need to get through the first 2 episodes though, because they're a bit weird. But once you're through them, it's, you know, insanely good. And then we just decided, because we started talking about the next sort of chapter of like the Avengers and things like that, and you know, now that Thanos has been like destroyed, what's going to happen? Sorry if you're not an Avengers fan, but we've just been watching the entire, like a film a night, the entire collection of Marvel films. So I obviously started off with Iron Man. I just started watching them, so I've been doing that, and I've been diamond painting, but obviously that means I can't film a WIP and Chat. So that's why they have not been on, and also, quite frankly, not been feeling it, do you know? They're not, I do love a chat, but I've not been feeling in the mood to chat recently while diamond painting, so that's what it is. Someone's at the door again. My mum and dad are in, so who's going? Somebody's gone. It may be, I think... Oh. That sounds like he's just said James. That's for James. That'll be my birthday present. He said, something's coming for me, don't open it. So I know what that means. It's not. If you just hear Mum, she went, oh, I know what it is. It's filament. It's not filament, we've got other filament. But yeah, so we're very strange. With the mailman, we have a good relationship with him, let's say, because we're always ordering, we've always got something coming. But anyway, yeah, it's been a bit hectic in this house recently because we've got everyone home apart from Daniel's gone back to WIP, my brother Daniel's gone back to WIP, but my mum's had an operation. She had to have a gallbladder removed, and she had that done literally a week ago today, and she was back home on Saturday. So basically you have to isolate for 3 days when she goes to have her operation, because she had to have like a COVID test, and then we all had to isolate like everyone in the house. So my brother was off at that point as well, and my dad was off, and we were all in the house. And then my dad has had this week off work to help kind of care for my mum, even though she's not too bad, to be fair. She's recovering very, very well, in my opinion. But it just means everybody's here. There's no quiet, there's no alone sort of time that I usually get during the week when people are at work, and I've just got my uni work to do, which is, it's put it back a bit, you know. And I knew this was coming again because it happened the last time my mum was off ill. But yeah, so that's why there's loads of background noise, because of that, because everybody's here. And why I'm talking quietly, because I don't want everybody to know my business. I don't want my dad listening on my WIP and Chat. Thank you very much. Mainly my daddy's upstairs cleaning the bathroom, I think. So yeah, it's just, I've got a really bad headache today actually. I started doing my work and my head was just banging. I've took some tablets and I laid in bed for a bit and thought I want to do a little bit of diamond painting, because it's easy, it's not like it hits my head. But I can't think of doing anything else. That, definitely not. So, oh, I know something I wanted to talk to you about. So, basically, I finished one with Melting For. What happened with that, and another reason why, you know, you haven't really seen any other paintings beside that in a WIP and Chat, like in the last two, was because, so what I do with all my paintings, I put them, when I'm not working on them, in my wardrobe on hanger. And basically, one night, I went to put away one with Melting For, and it fell off the hanger. It wouldn't hold, because obviously diamonds, like, especially when you've got big painting, they become very heavy, and it was obviously dragging it down. So I couldn't keep it on the hanger anymore, so I ended up having to just leave it on my little stand, what I'm diamond painting on right now. I realise I am going to go off the screen in a minute, so let's just sort this out a little bit. So this is what I mean. This camera, it just moves at its own leisure. Very annoying. So yeah, so I basically just had to work on that one. You know, I couldn't keep moving it because I had nowhere to move it to. And so I just said, okay, I'm just going to finish this. And it was nice to just work on all of one painting. I've been doing this quite a bit, and just mixing in A Mother's Love when I haven't got the time to do this, because a square of squares so when I'm doing a square painting, if I take off one of my little cover sheets, that little section usually takes between 2 hours and 3 hours to do, so you're clearly not going to see me finish this section today. However, if I don't have that time, A Mother's Love is all, it's not got as many colours in it. It's all very dark browns. So currently anyway, the sections I'm doing of that are all only a few colours, and they're really easy to do. It's a round painting, so it doesn't take me long at all. So it might take me maybe an hour per section. So if I've got less time, I'll do that one, but if I've got more time, I like to do this one, because in my mind I started this one first out of the two, so I need to finish this one. I also had kitted up, if you remember, that zebra painting from the range, I had to think then, Crystal Crafts at the range, and that is finished, but not because I finished it, because my mum finished it. So I've got my mum into diamond painting. I bought her like a Chewbacca from Star Wars, a Chewbacca painting, because that's her favourite thing, and she was kind of refusing to start diamond painting because she thought it was not for her, and I'm like, no, you're gonna love this. So I bought a Chewbacca knowing that that's probably the only thing she's going to want to do. And she sat there, she did it, and then now, guess what? She likes diamond painting. So she sits every day and diamond paints. So she finished that zebra one for me, because basically the reason I wanted to get it done was because it's in a box, and like it's really dodgy in my storage. Sorry, I think you can hear the Hoover. But hopefully, you know, you can still hear me. So, yeah, it was just dodgy in my storage, but I didn't have the chance to finish it because it needed doing during the day, because you can't put a light pad behind it, you know, with it being, basically these are on a, they're already mounted on a board, and on the back of them is just like MDF, so you wouldn't be able to put a light pad underneath. So in the evening you can't see what you're doing, and you can't see, and the symbols were really naff on it anyway. I am just going to do a post review video, but it was already kitted down, because when my mum started working on it, I was just doing it out of the bags that came with the painting, the little resealable baggies. My mum really got irritated by them, so we put them in her little storage that she's got. I gave her like the little like pillbox style ones, the ones with 28 in it, so I gave her that little storage container. So we kitted the zebras into that, and then she finished it and she was like, I want to do another, and my granddad got her a painting for her birthday, and she wanted to do that one. So basically we just had to dekit it, and she helped me. She doesn't usually do dekittings, but I kit up and dekit for her. Okay, so my battery is flashing, so I think I'm going to leave it there for a second, and I'm going to change to my phone. I'll be quite frank, I love my camera, but I can't stand how long the battery lasts, because it just doesn't last at all. But anyway, we're back. So yeah, so my mum wanted to do my zebra painting and finish it for me, but we had to get it into the little pill boxes, and then we finished it, and she wanted to do another painting like straight away. She's like, I want to do another, I want to start it. So we basically kitted down the zebra painting. I didn't film it because I was doing it with my mum. She wanted to help me do it. That blooming Hoover. Really? I apologise, but I don't want to stop the video and come back. It'll take him like 10 minutes. And, I'll just not come back. So I'd rather just power through the Hoover. But anyway, so yeah, we did that. So I apologise, there's no de-kitting of that. Although it was really, I had a bit of a disinterest with that painting by the end. I was like, ugh. I'm getting a bit of a Diamond Art Club snob, I have to admit. Or maybe not just Diamond Art Club, but just quality, and that wasn't quality. That had no sort of quality in it, So anyway, I will do a post review just so you can see it, so you can understand yourself. I think they're all right for really cheap, easy to get hold of projects, but personally not for me. But I will, like I said, nevertheless do a post review, show you the finished product, and then Mum's going to take it when she goes back to work. Give it to one of the people she looks after who we think will appreciate it. So that's what's going to be done. Because it's already on, it's not going to go in my portfolios. It's already mounted. So that is why. So, yes. My head is really, really hurting me. Let me just take a drink. I don't know why. I just woke up with like a banging headache. It's not gone yet. Maybe I should stop diamond painting. But oh well. What I do like about doing a Mandy Manzano is that you can always do the black first. I love it because it gets it out of the way, and then it's, I don't know, it makes it easier for me to sort of make sure I don't miss colours, and to find what colour I should do next and things like that. So for this one, because we've got white, I'll be doing the white after the black, and then I'll kind of probably pick one of the purples and just, I don't know, take it from how I kind of pick the colour I do is take a step back and say, okay, what is the colour that sticks out at me the most of what I've got left, and then I do all that colour, and then I think again, okay, now what colour sticks out at me, and we go from there. And that's how I do it. But this piece, we're getting towards, because it was all blues and purples, and we're getting towards having nice little bits of colour. So we've got, in here we've got all sorts of colours. It's like a rainbow. I just love the pretty colours in this picture. It's why I chose it. I chose this image because I really do like having all the different colours, and it's nice to work a Mother's Love alongside this as well, because that's dark. There isn't many colours in it, so maybe before finishing this I might need to make a bit of headway on that, because What I've also got kitted up, which I've not actually started yet, is Elizabeth. And that's all like reds and browns and golds, or orange and yellows, that make up the gold colour. So I'm feeling like maybe that's a bit dark. However, then I'll have the storage for this one, so maybe I'll just have to kit up another nice light painting to do, a nice colourful one. I'm trying to think what I've got in my stash. So hard to think. To be fair, I think I worked it out, and because I've used 36 boxes for Elizabeth, I've not quite, I wanted to do my Randall Spangler one next. Afternoon tea I think I was going to do, which is 50. I've not quite got enough boxes for 50, sadly. So I'm not going to be able to do that next. So I think when I worked it out, the only ones that I could are some more of the princesses. So either I can do Alice in Wonderland, which I think I may do because it is obviously smaller. It's got 45 colours in it still, but it's smaller than the alternative, which would be to do Snow White one. What's it called now? Is it Fairest of them All? Yeah, it is, I think. So I've got Fairest of them All to do, which is essentially very similar to one with Melting For, but obviously Snow White, right? So that also has 45 colours. So I think that's the most colours out of my stash that I'm going to be able to do. Because basically, so I've got 2 Huracan boxes, or they're the same thing as the Elizabeth Award, but obviously not branded as Elizabeth Award, like they're cheaper. They're a lot cheaper actually. If you are thinking about getting the Elizabeth Award, but you know, I think they're like £40 on Amazon. I can't afford that. The Huracan were like £15. I will link them. They were £15 from AliExpress, and obviously you have to wait for them to come, but I'd much rather pay £15 and wait, thank you very much. So yeah, them boxes have 42 boxes in each, if you get the ones that always vary in size. So altogether that is 84. And the beauty with the boxes, you may have seen if you watched either me kitting this up or Elizabeth or One Little Bite, just have a look at my kitting up videos, my Diamond Art Club kitting up videos. You can find it in, I've got like a Diamond Art Club or kitting up playlist where you'll be able to find them, but they're the ones that I've used these storage containers for. And you'll see that I actually swap out the containers, because you can do that. So like I said, there's 42 in each, but when I was kitting up One Little Bite, this is One Little Bite, one with Melting For, I needed 45, and so I stole like basically 3, or swapped out like one big one for 4 little ones, so essentially adding an extra 3 to my container, because you can do that with them, and that's what's really good. So yeah, so I started off not thinking about this, and I really wish I would have thought about and planned ahead a bit more, but now I haven't, so it's a bit difficult to plan my diamond paintings. But I essentially just go, okay, well, how many boxes have I got left and what can I kit up? So basically right now, when I kit this down, Elizabeth has 36 containers in her box. So if I had 84 in total, let me do the math. What's that? 48 I've got available. So not enough for any of the Randall Spangler ones because the lowest of them is 50. Well, the next sort of highest amount of colour painting that I've got are, like I said, the 45s. So that's what I have to do. I just have to think, okay, well, how many have I got left? I think what I'm going to have to do at some point is buy another Hurricane container with only the small boxes in. So these are the smallest, very zoomed in, that come in the box, and usually you get 13 in one of them. But they also do a box. Oh, I am like dropping drills everywhere. Let me sort this out. They also do a box that it has just 84, I believe, of the smallest ones. So that's the only size that's in that particular box. I'm going to need the tweezers to get that off, I think. There we go. So the reason I'm going to need that anyway is because I need to do, at some point, Fuji Flora, which has 66 colours, and there's no way at the moment, even though I would have 66 containers, there's no way of me actually manoeuvring them all around in the box, so one box would have all the 66 containers in it, if that makes sense. Because I have to obviously take some out to put some in, and the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if I have more of the little ones. And obviously 66 is a bit of a dodgy number because the bottle storage cases, usually, you know, the max is 60. You can get the ones where they're like layered, but I don't like them. I don't want layered storage because then I'll have to be moving stuff and moving the bottles from the top to put somewhere else so I can get to the row underneath, and then when I need that other row, yeah, I don't want to be doing that. So I think I'm just going to order that other case, and then that will help me when it comes to also trying to do my Randall Spangler ones, which have a lot. And I checked actually a painting that I am going to be receiving for my birthday, because James's mum always tells me what she's got me because she likes to make sure it's what I actually want. I've got what's it called, Evening Lights, I think, by, how do you say his name, it's Jeremiah something. That has like 54 colours, so, or 52, 50 something. So yeah, I'm getting to the point now where I haven't got as many, you know, paintings with a smaller number of colours. If anything, they're getting higher number of colours. So yeah, I think that's going to be an investment I'm going to have to make at some point. But it will probably be, why are they not sticking? It's going to be a few months, I think. At the moment, I'm just a bit tight on money, and I'm just trying to make it spread a bit further, so restricting what I'm buying and stuff. I have got some paintings on order, but they will essentially be birthday presents for myself that I've got with my grandparents' money. So yeah, I wasn't going to buy any more diamond paintings for my birthday or with money or whatever, but one was Snow Queen, which is obviously the Elsa to my Anna, literally. So I wanted her, and you know, it was literally like I had to pre-order her, and she went in a few minutes, and then they're not getting any more. So she's now officially done. So if I didn't buy her, I wouldn't have got her at all. And then another one was Diamond Art Club had this little like freak incident where they were, because they moved warehouses, they found a load of like, or some of the Disney paintings by Mandy Manzano that had been discontinued. They found some of them like in the back of their warehouse, so they put them up, and I bagged Beauty and the Beast, which is amazing. So them 2 paintings are like birthday presents, essentially. Okay, so I finished the black, so I think it's a good point to leave it there. I just don't feel very well, I'm going to be quite frank with you all, and you know, I think we've got like over a good half an hour, so I hope you enjoyed this WIP and Chat. Hopefully I can do some more, you know, on the weekends and things like that, and next time I won't feel like rubbish. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah, stay tuned, and I will speak to you all again very soon. So as always, if you aren't already subscribed, then please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to be notified for any upcoming videos. If you did like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up. And if you feel like you want to, leave a comment in the comment section, because I will answer every comment. So until next time, see you in the next video.